walked in here, I'm like, yo, I seen you somewhere before. He was like, yeah, you came in with the... Started describing what I had on, and I'm just like, I made a big impact on him for him to even remember what I have on. He like, yo, you had on the thing with the noose and the mask, and you performed, yo, it was crazy.
Being in that homeless state, what was the message that you gained from just being in that state, and then something that you can pass on to others, no matter if they're artists, poets, or anything?
I would say if you ever in that predicament, like far as like being homeless, just look at time as an illusion. That's all you gotta do. Like, look at it like it ain't real. Like, nothing is real. Like, the time to deal with what you're dealing with is time. So, in acceptance and gratitude, be grateful for a lot. Once you be grateful for everything become a blessing.
Welcome to Loudmouth Radio Podcast. I am your host, Shanice919. And today we're going to be getting into an exclusive live interview with Biship-Tyg.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Yeah, appreciate you for having me, and I'm doing well, you know. Like, happy to be here. Appreciate the invite, you know.
Anytime.
Everything is,
Definitely.
I love it. I love the setup.
Definitely had to reach out. See, you had a lot going on out here, so I wanted to basically break down and learn more about you. I do want to start with asking, how did you come up with your stage name?
Well, my mom, you know, she named me Bishop, so I just like let me go with that. So she named me after Tupac and Juice, so I'm a 90s baby. So she named me after Tupac, but just spelled it with an I, B-I-S-H-I-P instead of O. So I already thought that was unique. For one, in class and teachers, who is named Bishop? So it's just like, all right, I'm gonna go with the opposite. I'm gonna go with what make your face frown up. So I did that, yeah. That's pretty much why I just kept it.
What is TYG?
TYG is the basically the young guys. Like, I kind of follow behind, kind of catching up on like the 5%, because I love how they give knowledge and stuff like that. So I kind of went off that. So salute to them. But yeah, I basically went off of them because they give out a lot of jewels for black people.
Definitely, I do agree. How long have you been in the music industry?
I would say, well, industry. I mean, I would say I just been doing music since I was 8. So, recording professionally probably since I was 14. So it's been a little minute. A little minute. But I mean, you know, I love it because it's like I'm learning something almost like every day, every year. So it's definitely fun.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't get jaded yet. So I'm just ain't waiting to get jaded. But yeah.
Now, do you sing?
Yeah, with auto-tune, yeah, I do. Yeah, give me some tune, you know what I'm saying? Give me some, but you know how it is, like, when your family got, all your family, they be singing in church and all that, so but I never got that, but, you know, I never got that part of the family.
You
but
the experience.
Yeah, I got the experience, you know, I got more of that, but definitely, they do most of the singing, and I just picked up on the words, because my whole family, they, like, good with words, so I picked up on that and just used that, but singing, nah.
Oh, that's dope. Nah. Now, do you write your own music?
Oh yeah, man, I take big pride in that. Me and Dollar Bill, we this guy tried to get me to do a song, but he wanted him to write my stuff, so he wanted him himself to write me.
That takes the originality away from
That's what I was telling him, but he was like, hey man, I need you to rap this, and I'm just like, look, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that, man.
How do you get a feel of, somebody else's writing?
But my thing is, I'm not against it for somebody else to do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not against that, but I take pride in that, because that's what the art so far as writing and being original. But you know, if you're in the studio with your guys, it got to be your guys that might be like, yo, hey, instead of saying, I go here, you might say, yo, I go somewhere, or you using too many words in a sentence. So that right there, you might use another synonym for a word. He'll give that, you know, stuff like that. That's mainly what I take, you know, but as far as somebody writing for me, I can't do that. I can't do it.
I agree. I would rather
Sorry,
stay
it's a long
original.
answer, but... You know,
No, not a problem at all. I would rather stay original.
Yeah, right.
First of all, you're gaining an audience, so originality is most important, because if it's written by someone else, those aren't your feels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they don't really get to know you as an artist if it's written by someone else. That's how I think.
Right.
Not against anyone that has ghostwriters, but just as far as that much goes.
Cause me, I just think it's fun. You know, I think it's fun to just like create something out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
play with words.
Yeah, like I think it's fun. Like I don't just walk around with a dictionary, but I do, as some nerd, I do get some words sent to me every day, like Google like a definition word type.
You better than me, cause I just be making up my own words.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, even though I'm like from the country, so I could put like some pizzazz on some words, so it's still kind of cool that way too.
Okay, what country?
Well, I'm from the country, Duplin County. That's like probably like an hour and 15, hour and 30 from here. So it's very small, like, but yeah.
Very small, nothing
Very
much
small.
to do out there.
Yeah, it's like that with it.
So did you start doing music there? Like, did it help you expand there with it being small?
Yeah, I just had a big imagination. You know, I never seen really what was in front of me. I always saw like way in advance. I ain't never really think about what was in front of me, because I felt like, you know, I was not trying to be funny, but I was way bigger than where I was from. Like, and I had to keep that drive, because in order to have that imagination, you have something to look forward to.
Right.
You know, so I had to think that. So, yeah.
And we all know when you like thinking about what's in front of you, sometimes it gets discouraging.
Right.
So you gotta keep yourself going. How did you keep yourself going?
I mean, you gotta look at your surroundings. It's just like, man, I don't want to be him. I don't want to be him. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Certain things that'll shape you from. Not your surroundings shape you before you even get to shape your reality. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the answer to that.
Now, when I asked my first question, I said, you know, how long have you been in the music industry? I did a little research on you, of course, and I noticed that there are multiple things that you do in the entertainment industry. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, I started out with I started out drawing first, like, you know, drawing, and then come to music. I started working on music, then different layers of music. Then you got producing, writing is one. Then so all that builds up, and then it's just like, man, I need some visuals. You know, I had my guy as far as paying him for visuals. And it's like, man, yo, let me edit my own real quick. So I started editing my own, and now it's just like, yo, I can do this. Let me now, you know, you do free videos for some people, build that up, and then now I got a clientele of artists that I do that for. Then I'm getting better, and as I'm getting better, of course, the price increase, because they see me getting better. But yeah, that, and I do a little bit of graphic designer, but I do most of it to my liking. I'm not really good at making something for somebody. It's always something that if I put it out, people know I'm confident about it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's just like, you know, like I can't just, yo, draw me a cat. I can't do that for you, but I can do it for me.
Right.
And I can put it on my shirt, and you can be like, oh yeah, how he walking in it, that's dope.
Yeah, because I believe that. Come on now.
Yeah, matter of fact, hey, can you give me that bag right there? Yeah, that right there.
But you got some merch?
Yeah, I got something for you, you know.
Something for me?
Yeah, so look, show y'all right here. It's called Pyramid Wi-Fi, be a king or be a queen. So basically what it means is, you know, a pyramid is just like basically something that you building, like from a block up, like you just building it. And of course you use Wi-Fi in order to make that happen quicker now in today's society.
Right.
So when you're doing that, building that up, you're gonna build yourself up to be a king or a queen. So look, this is your bag right here. So, you know, you got the back strap, you know, toss it over, tied up, you know what I'm saying? I just want to give you this right here too.
I didn't think I was getting gifts.
Yeah, you know, I got you a hat.
Oh, now I love my hats.
Dad hat, you know what I'm saying? And
my hair look like. Wow.
Yeah, for you got a t-shirt right here. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Saying, yeah, t-shirt. And you got a.
That's definitely dope.
And you got a toboggan.
And a toboggan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got a boggin, you feel me?
For my winter phase.
Yeah, so
I
that's
love
yours right
that.
here. So
thank you. Thank
yeah,
you
so
much.
I came up with that logo. And I came up with that logo with basically after me going out shooting the video, they just had a do you think? Oh, you hold it up? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, basically it's stitched in, embroidered in. So
You said it was my shirt.
Huh?
Oh.
Got a shirt of wealth. I got you though. I got you. I definitely got you. I definitely got you.
I'm gonna keep me a shirt. So, do you have a website where you sell your apparel?
Yeah. Well, what I would do is just go to my Instagram. You know how they had a link tree. Everything is in there. So basically, my Instagram is BISHIPTYG, and you go there, and I got hoodies with it on the sleeve right here, on the ankle. Like I got different ones. So yeah, but sorry to get around your question with all what I do, but yeah, basically I create art around everything. Like if I'm at a video shoot, at the end of the video shoot, I had it was like a big canvas, and I just drew that. I'm just like, whatever was on my mind, drew it. Then I'm like, oh, that'd be dope. Wow. Put it on the shirt, gave it a meaning, and it really means something once you really look at it, and it's simple. So
definitely,
yeah,
definitely, you'll definitely get the message just looking at it.
Yeah,
you can put this together.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was thinking like, this is building, and then using Wi-Fi to connect with others to build your brand.
Exactly.
And once that starts like collecting revenue, you're gonna become a king or a queen.
Right.
So yeah.
So Loudmouth radio station. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I know that you have an album dropping soon. And I did a little more research, and I noticed that you weren't really dropping this album. You stated that it was going to be a pay what you want album.
Right.
Explain that to me.
Well, pay what you want is basically, streaming it. They don't really pay as much. Like when you stream, they don't pay as much. Well, let me say stream. I got some English teachers probably gonna watch them, but from the country, so I'm gonna say stream still. But
yeah, stream.
Yeah. So basically, they gonna I'm gonna have people to pay whatever they want. It's gonna start at $1, of course. They're gonna give you that minimum, but you can pay up to $1 to $1 million. Right. You know what I'm saying? However much. And the reason why I chose that, because already you're not getting paid a lot for streaming. So basically, it might be somebody say, hey, they might want to support me more than I even asked for. I might say, hey, $10 for this album. Somebody might rock with me so hard, I might have changed their life on one line. They might be like, y'all want to give you 100. They can drop 100 there, and somebody might pay $1 for it, but he done paid for the other people that done came up. Like, so I'm using that kind of metric, and I got that from La Russell. La Russell give out game as far as like being an independent artist, and it kind of works for me already. Like I sent like a sample link out, and people gave me more than what I would have asked for. So yeah, so I think I wanted to go with that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know about that. They think ASCAP and BMI is going to get them to where they need to be. Their payout is quarterly, and then you don't even know what they're paying for, how many streams.
Right.
So it's better to log it that way too.
Yeah. So basically, what I do with it too is once they pay for it, I get basically contact information, like whatever they choose to fill out. Like it might be an email, it might be a phone number, it might be. So as I'm building that up now, I can send a mass email out to people who follow me, who bought the album, so I can keep sending that out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope. Now, what does this album mean to you? Like, what's your message behind this album?
My message behind it is, for one, I love the crazy music. I love all the hype music. I love the conscious music, the Nas, the Ye's, the Jay-Z, all the way down to Ludacris, like those guys. I love all of that, but this is like my turn to create a Nas, Illmatic, or Ye, College Dropout. I got to do that. Yeah, I got to do that. I got to do that for this culture of our people. Like, I got every black person should have one of those albums. Like, so when they go back and listen to it, be like, okay, he didn't BS around his whole career. He did give us at least one, but this is my second one. So other albums I got where I'm doing the auto-tune singing, where I'm doing the whatever the rest, the hype, the baby type style. I do that too, but I always got to get this type of album out because I feel like I owe it. So
pretty much so. Now, what do you think is more admirable?
Yeah.
Right now, conscious rappers or hit makers?
I mean, well, I say the hit makers, they gonna basically, they gonna be up front anyway. They gonna put the camera and the light on them anyway, which is cool. Everybody don't want to be thinking about and dwelling on the dark of life. Like, who want to sit there and do that all day? Of course, you're gonna want a distraction from that.
Right.
Why you think people go to Walt Disney and they want to be away from the real world? Like, you know, so of course they're gonna put that in front of you, but sometimes you got to get something there to make you click in your head, and then you be like, okay, I got that. Now I can go drink with cautious now. I can go smoke with cautious now. I can still look around and be like, all right, I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna do this, but I got a responsibility.
Okay.
You know, so you got to have that balance on with music and being a hit maker of conscious rap. So.
Do you think that has something to do with the elevation of music nowadays?
I feel like it's coming back to basically, it's coming back to conscious rap, and well, it's coming back to a good balance, I'd say, because now you can, with the internet, you can really choose on what you want to listen to. You know, you can, if I don't want to listen to none of these guys, I just want to wait to Nas or Joey Badass or whoever to listen to, I can just wait on that. I don't necessarily have to do that, to listen to that. I can tune in, I can go subscribe to whoever page and do that. But yeah, I think it's still a good balance though. Yeah.
My thoughts on that was, it's easier now to make music. Like, back then they had certain things, like your songs had to be a minimum of 3 minutes. Right. You had to have 2 choruses and 3 verses. Now a song can literally like be 1 word long for 60 seconds. And it's a song, it's a hit. Right. So the evolution of music has changed, but there's still some depth in it to where, you know, you could just wing it and you could be you. You don't have to necessarily be another Kanye, another J. Cole. You could just be you. Right.
See, and just to add on to that, like with it being like short and actual, you know, longer songs or longer videos, like you said, you can do pretty much tailored to what you want your audience to see. See, I fall on the side of the guy. Oh, he might have left already, but he was just telling me about TikTok. And I was just telling him, like, I don't really know how to do it, because me, in my heart, I want to give you the whole, I want to give you the world. Like, I want to give you the world. Like, I don't want to just give you yesterday. I want to give you the whole thing, and I want you to experience, like, if I'm a guy that's thinking about a movie, why would I want to give you a commercial? Like, I want to give you the movie so you can sit down and be like, something that'll toggle your mind a little bit. So, yeah, just that.
See, that's that evolution in the world now. People's attention spans are definitely different now.
TikTok, I don't like that, you know?
So they go to TikTok for everything. They might hear a little snippet of your song or see a little snippet of your video on TikTok, and then that's going to take them somewhere else. Right. But isn't that the whole reason why we have a link tree? Because you can get to everything in one spot. Right. But I don't know. It's just the world today, I guess. Right. The thing about your old music, how do you feel Earth 2 defines you? Do you feel like you elevated from the old music till now?
Yeah, because I mean, I pretty much look up like tons of information, and it's like every day, like I'm trying to give you an analogy. Like every day I try to make myself, like, it's kind of cliche, but I try to be like a sponge, and then I go put myself in an environment where I can gain something, and then I fill back up, then I go put it in the music. You know what I mean? Drain out the music, then go back and be a sponge again. Like, that's basically what I did with this album. So every bit of it is gonna be because I learned something pretty much new to where I'm trying to go and the angle I'm trying to go at with it. So I mean, it's like I said, I love learning, like on some for real, like nerds. I love learning. So it's pretty much gonna be different every time. But you know, yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So have you hit any stages in different states or cities? Like, where have you been with taking your music? Pretty much I've been to Philadelphia. I did some in Philadelphia. I did some in Atlanta. I just took a little break. I mean, I have been doing something locally, but I took a little break because I wanted to, you know, get myself together, and I mean, want to be missed a little bit, like, you know, from certain spots and stuff. Like, I don't want to just keep going back and forth. I mean, a lot of people hit me up, yo, you want to perform here? Yo, you want to perform here? I'm just like, yo, man, let me get my album, let me get my music together. I'm still thinking, I'm still dwelling on how I want to be representing myself. I don't want to just record a song tomorrow
and put it out the next. I mean, go perform it the next day. I got some tweaking to do, like, you know. So yeah, I mean, well, stages around here, yeah, it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty good once I get back out and rolling. So being that this album gonna drop, I'm gonna go. And what's the guy name that was here? The white guy.
I'm not sure.
What was the white guy name?
Rob.
Rob. Okay. The reason. Yeah, I think so. So listen, when I walked in here, I'm like, yo, I seen you somewhere before. He was like, yeah, you came in with the he started describing what I had on, and I'm just like, I made a big impact on him for him to even remember what I have on. He like, yo, you had on the thing with the noose and the mask, and you performed, yo, it was crazy. And I'm just like, okay, I'm headed in the right direction.
Right.
And that was Earth One. That was album. I was whatever the main video was, I was doing a tour like kind of with that album, so he remembered that part. So that's the same thing I'm trying to do with this one. So I kind of brought that back with a video that's coming out October 15th and the album October 15th at 12:15.
All right. So I had within doing my research, I seen that you were in Cali for a little while. I know there was some trials and tribulations.
Right.
Was wondering if you were willing to elaborate on it.
Yeah, I mean, I was 20, so I was just like, listen, man, I got a lot of hustles, cutting hair, I was working Walmart, I was doing tattoos. Like I'm a hustler. Like I know how to do pretty much everything according to this guy over here. So yeah, so I just stacked up some money. Long story short, I flew out there. Like, yo, let me just try it out, man. Me and my guy, we saved up some money like crazy. Like landed like. Bruh, we don't know where we at, what we about to do, like, what's up, like, it was like, all right, let's go for it, like, so every day we just met people, networked, met people. I ended up going, homeless for a minute. It was like 3 weeks I went homeless, but my thing is, I got my mom crying, I got people crying, but like I said, I don't never look at what's in front of me.
Correct.
I always look ahead, so I don't even see none of that. Like I remember me sitting there like on the bus, sleep on the bus like with a book bag and my legs and the arms, and I'm just sleep like this on the train. Like cops coming up there waking me up, like, yo, you can't be asleep, where your car at, showing them my car. I'm sleeping like 4 hours on the train, going back and forth all day. Like, so that right there, then coming back to North Carolina, I'm like, yo, this is a piece of cake.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is nothing. Like, this is nothing. So yeah, I went there as I was homeless. I went I seen, you know, you homeless, but you got a phone, get on some Wi-Fi. So
Right.
I'm like, I seen Nipsey was gonna be somewhere, and I'm like asking people like, yo, y'all think I should go? They like, yeah, go ahead, go. So it started raining. I ended up going to his store, the Marathon store. Met his brother. Got a jacket. Then going out there. First person I see with Jeezy. It was Jeezy, DJ Mustard, YG, all of them. So long story short, I seen Nipsey, and I said, I'm like, listen, man, I'm homeless, but I do listen to your music. This is when the Crenshaw album, just give y'all the timestamp. Jay-Z bought 100 copies for $100. And he was just like, I was like, yo, I listen to your music, I get a picture with you. He was like, yeah, I got you, man, just give me a second. So, I'm just walking around looking, I'm at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, I'm just, and he remembered me, and mind you, it's like 200-300 people out there, left, right video. He was just like, hey, cuz, yo, he's like, hey,
He cool.
hey, homie, yo, come here, you still want your picture, homie? I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, what, nigga? I'm homeless, nigga, you give me hope out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go over there, telling them, we took a picture just like this, like I'm looking wild, like my hair crazy, my book bag on, like with it, but he gave me so much inspiration. And then I ended up meeting this guy at a studio, and he was just like, man, if you ever go homeless, bro, he kept saying that, yo, if you ever go homeless, bro, I'll give you a crib to stay, because he rocked with me so hard, like he didn't know me from nothing, but I kept it real with the engineers in there. They were trying to do some goofy stuff, and I went, and you only can rap on my beats. I'm like, bro, like, first of all, they whack, for one, you know what I'm saying? Someone was whack, but I'm just like, bro, we can't do that. But he was like, yo, come to the crib, you got a crib, and he stayed down from Nipsey.
Oh wow.
Like the store. So I always got that inspiration going out, like looking like, dang, I see the whip. I see that he right here. I get my haircut beside it. So the inspiration that kept me going, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually I just moved back. Yeah, just to, sorry for the long story, but we can go longer if we got the time, but you know, however
it's
you want to do it.
definitely dope. I just want to know, after meeting Nipsey and being in that homeless state, what was a message that you gained from just being in that state, and then something that you can pass on to others, no matter if they're artists, poets, or anything?
I would say, if you ever in that predicament, like far as like being homeless, you just look at time as an illusion. That's all you gotta do. Like, look at it like it ain't real. Like, nothing is real. Like, at the time, only thing that can help you to deal with what you're dealing with is time. So once you get that concept and acceptance and gratitude, be grateful for a lot. Once you be grateful for everything become a blessing. So being in writing, I love to, like, anywhere I go, I love to be in the hood, period, anyway. So it don't even matter to me if I was homeless there or not, because that's where the real and the pure people are.
Right.
Like, the Hollywood wasn't pure. Like, the Crenshaw and Compton, all them was pure people. Like, they gonna give you their raw emotions right there. So if you ever in that predicament, don't look at it as a bad thing. Just look at it like, these is real people. These is people that care about each other, or they gonna give you their raw feelings. So right from there, right from a real perspective, you know. So yeah,
I take that into consideration. Those are some really good words of encouragement, and I hope that anyone that's watching will definitely take in what you said and apply it to themselves. But again, could you tell us your social medias and how to reach you? How are we going to get this album that you got coming out?
Yeah, look, I want y'all to reach me on YouTube and Instagram. That's BISHIPTYG. And also go look at the movie. It's called One Last Job. That we all directed, we all in it, me and my crew. But yeah, reach me, BISHIPTYG on YouTube and Instagram. The links will be where normally you see links at, in the bio or in the description of the video. October 15th.
October 15th.
The album coming out, Earth 2.
Yeah, definitely go check out the album. Again, I am your host, Shanice919, and you're live with Loudmouth Radio Podcast.
Loudmouth.